Lately, I've been kind of like wishing that when I was in high school, I just like struggled with my ADHD less and I locked in more and I tried harder to like get some more scholarships and apply to more colleges and stuff. So I wouldn't have to currently go to community college for now and therefore wouldn't have to stay at home because it's getting to me. It's really getting to me. Like, so many aspects of my life would be so much better or at least improve in some way, shape, or form if I didn't have to live at school, home. Sorry if I'm like breathing in really heavily right now. I'm sick right now. but oh my goodness. But yeah, cause like lately living at home has been like kind of hard, and it's not been that good on my mental health, especially since my mom is low key an elite rage baiter. Like my mom is the best rage baiter around. Like I think about it, and my life would be so perfect. Well, maybe not perfect, but like a lot better. I would be doing so well if I didn't have to live at home. But I literally cannot afford to. Like it's either be sad and homed or be sad and homeless. So I love my family, but living with them is so hard, especially when they at times can be very unconsiderate of me. Like for example, lately, like I've been sick. I'm not really sure how I got sick. Either like someone in one of my classes was sick or someone who went into class, like had a class in that classroom the day before was sick and touched something that I happened to touch too, and then I caught it from that. I don't know. But since like yesterday I've been sick, and you'd think, since I'm sick, my family would be more considerate of me not being able to like do basic stuff that I usually do, but they're not. They're not. Like a little earlier today, um, my mom came into my room to got mad at me, complaining about it not being clean, and like if it was like any other day during the week, I'd understand that, but no, the one time she decides to get upset with me for not being able to clean up my room and make it nice and sparkly and shiny or whatever, is when I'm so sick I can't even stand up without feeling like I'm gonna fall. Like I've had on and off headaches all day. Like Loki, I'm kind of struggling to breathe right now because I'm talking a lot more than I have all day. Because I've only now had the energy to actually do stuff. And like, this is part of the reason why I hate being sick. Because like, I hate struggling to do things that I do all the time. Like, what do you mean I had to sit on the floor, borderline lay down just to fold like a few t-shirts? Because if I didn't did it any other way, I would literally fall to the ground and be on the floor anyways. What do you mean when I walk around, I literally start vigorously, violently shaking? It doesn't help that when I get sick, I get like, I think strep throat. So my throat's like super duper dry. So every cough makes me feel like my esophagus is gonna explode. But it's like crazy to me, like, wow. Y'all can't even like be considerate of me when I'm physically struggling. Like, what? Or how yesterday, where my sister was like very adamant on me feeding that and sweeping this and mopping there and wiping off this and scooping that and washing this. Well, I literally told her I'm sick. And then, like, when I asked her, like, hey, can I go upstairs, take some, like, medicine, and then come back downstairs right after and finish doing this? She was like, no, 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 just do this first, and then, like, once you're done, then you can take some medicine. Like, you can even let me take some medicine real quick? Huh? Like, they do a similar thing when I'm on my period. Dude, I have real bad periods. I probably should go to a doctor about that, but whatever. Like maybe I should go on birth control for that or something, but whatever. But it's so crazy because I know if anyone else in this house was going through what I'm going through right now, they could sleep all day without a single complaint. I know it because it literally happens. Especially since my other family members get sick way more often than me. I actually don't get sick that often, luckily. I would hate if I had to be sick like this often. I would actually, that would be awful. But yeah, they're so much more considerate of each other than they are of me, and it's crazy. Or like how they kind of like low key demonize me in a way. I don't know if I want to use that word demonize because they don't make me out to be the worst person on earth, but they have a tendency of making me out to be worse than I actually am. And it's so weird, like, because, like, I'm not that bad of a person. Like, I know I'm not. I try my absolute hardest to be as good and kind to others as possible. And because of that, it's, like, very jarring. Because it's, like, sorry, I say, like, because a lot. But it's very jarring because, they'll, like, make me out to be, like, lazy and inconsiderate and disrespectful at home. But the moment we step outside, my mom will literally brag about me. She'll be like, "Oh yeah, Jayla's so sweet and kind and polite and da 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 da." But then we're at home. She treats me as if I'm going out of my way to make everyone's life harder. And it's so crazy because I do the opposite. And like stuff like that is why I don't want to live here. Right? And just generally the fact that my mom like gets really miserable and is like quick to anger, and she'll take it out on me, and then it puts me in a position where I feel miserable and upset. And not only do I just don't like being miserable and upset because I just like being happy and cheerful and full of whimsy, but like it just because then it makes me like not want to interact with people and act antisocial and stuff, and I don't like that. I don't like taking out my feelings on other people. I don't know, I just don't really like being in a bad mood in general. But it's so hard to not feel like I'm miserable and upset when I'm actively being yelled at all the time over small stuff. And it gets to the point where it's like I'm so used to my mom getting upset with me over like things that are really not that big of a deal and very unserious, to the point where I start like not taking anything she says all that serious. So every once in a blue moon when she actually has a good point and has a valid grievance, I struggle to take her seriously. Even though I don't want to, I struggle to take her seriously because she's rarely ever getting mad about something that makes sense. It's like the boy who cried wolf situation. And I hate it. I don't like not wanting to take her seriously, but it's so hard. And like most of the stuff she gets mad about make no sense. Or like when she gets mad at me over assumptions and things aren't even actually true. Like there's this one time where my mom got mad at me for making a mess, even though I didn't make that mess, and her reasoning why she thought I made the mess was because there's markers and pencils on the floor. Mind you, the markers were crazy art markers, and I'm an artist, and she will literally sometimes buy me like art supplies and stuff, and I'll literally get those like alcohol markers, the artist alcohol markers, yet she assumed I made a mess because they were crazy art markers. And those like yellow number two, not number one, number two pencils with like the green thing that the eraser's connected to. Like, what? I really don't get it. But yeah, like I know it's just 2 years, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle 2 years, 2 more years at home. Ooh, I don't have that much space on my phone, so I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to rant. But yeah, I guess rant hashtag over.